you haven't seen it in action earlier. Topped out at 56 miles per hour. 100cc Honda engine, SJ 100 engine.
Right, Harry, we've caught you the night before the big event here, so you're probably all a bit stressed and there's a lot going on. Just tell us, whereabouts in the world are we and what are you preparing for here tomorrow?
Yeah, well, we're in sunny Pembrokeshire in West Wales then, best place in the world. About a year ago then, Dad and Charles, one of his friends, were down the pub and they were thinking about what they could do to raise money for charity and also for Model 2 Young Farmers, our local club. And they came up with a tractor racing idea. So it started as just a little thing in the grass field and two tractors can come up and race each other up a hill, and then it got bigger. So yeah, here we are, a year later, and one successful one. And yeah, we got a tractor pull, so you can come race your mates, 2 of you go at a time, and just, what is it, a dump trailer with different weights on the back depending on your horsepower size. And yeah, so we did it last year. That was a bit of a trial. We didn't really know how it was going to go. Smaller field, less publicity, and it went really well. The weather wasn't brilliant leading up to it. It was a bit of a nightmare. We were up at 6 in the morning on the day, putting horse shavings, wood shavings out on all the gateways because no cars could get in. But yeah, it was a really good day. We raised a load of money, so we thought, why not do the same thing again?
Weather looks promising this year at least. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So is this whole event Young Farmers organised then, or is there other people involved as well?
Yeah, well, we started through just dads and parents organising it through Young Farmers then. And then we did put in, the parents put in some of their own money to start. And then last year, all the money was split. It went back to Young Farmers and then to charities. I think we did the DPJ Foundation and Air Ambulance last year. So this year we're donating to, it goes back to Model 2 Young Farmers, but also a donation is given to Air Ambulance and Cry. It was all well and good trying to do a bit for young farmers, but we didn't want to just take all the money. It was important we got charities involved and also got their backing too as well. So yeah, 100% money goes to charity after too then.
Just tell us a bit about what you have going on here then, because I think you have 3 main events going on in the field. So you've got the racing, the pulling, and there's a dyno as well, is there?
Yeah, there's a dyno, and then, so last year we just had the dyno and then just a racing bale trailer up a hill and all, but this year we thought it was good, but we needed something else for everyone, so we got a sledge this year too, and a few racing tractors, especially, who do this all year round. So yeah, they'll be pulling a sledge up a hill, beside that there'll be a dump trailer, so 2 tractors can race each other at a time, 1 dump trailer each obviously, and just race up the hill. And then we got the dyno, which did really well last year too, so I thought we'd bring that back.
And you got a few other bits and bobs going on here as well?
Yeah, a few trade stands around. We got tag and all, bring a load of tractors, and we got beer tent, so food during the day. God, yeah, ideal.
As long as the beer tent's here, then that's the main thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You organise that bit then?
Yeah, I won't be out there all day. That's my bit. I think last year was big because once people saw that it went well last year, we've had a lot more interest from Tag, for example, and yeah, all different people, local businesses too, like Gamages, Hay and Straw down the road, just simple things like that. So yeah, try and get as many sponsors here as we can.
So it's a good social as well then?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a lot littler spraying companies and all, and just fencing down the road, nothing major, just local companies, just bring a stand and enjoy the day.
So how do you raise your money then? Do you charge tractor drivers entry fee, or how does it work?
It's you get charged per pull and then per dyno, so it's £25 per pull, and then I think the dyno is £30, so that's just each individual pay on the day, rock up, do a race, pay for a race, come back, book another, whatever. And then there's also you can just come in for the day, so then you charge on the gate then. I think that's £5 a person then, so just come in and enjoy the day really.
Tell us a bit about the dyno then. Who's come forward to supply that for you?
Tag brought the dyno this year. So yeah, that's down by their stand then. They've got bigger place than everyone else, and you go down there, you get, when you come up to book, you get a time slot, and then just make your way down there at your time, and you've got, I think it's 20 minutes each or something, just you dyno it and you get your horsepower, and
And where have you sourced all your dump trailers from?
Oh, all around the county. Yeah, there's a lot of free pints to be given out tomorrow night, I think.
Yeah.
Well, interestingly enough, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Chunk's Puma has met its match.
Tim Lewis.
With Tim Lewis coming in his 7.7.19. A phoenix from the flames. He has come in and blown that Puma out of the water. Who would have thought? After such a fine performance from the Puma all morning, and now he's licking his wounds. Just goes to show, anything can happen.
Anything.
Anything can happen at an event like this. So you can never take your eyes off the action.
Well, the sun's disappeared for you now, Tim.
Literally. Massive cloud there
That's
as well.
Wales for you.
It's not coming out.
So, you're one of the main organisers, Tim.
Well, I didn't do a huge amount with it last year. Did what I could, and this year I put myself forward just to give a hand and do whatever I can to help with everything, really.
So just give us an insight then to what actually goes on behind the scenes then, because everyone's going to see this amazing day tomorrow, but they don't see the stress behind it. So
It was just a case of getting the field prepped and ready, making it look tidy, levelling a few ruts out about the place today, and getting hedges ready the other day.
I see you've had to tear the tram lines up.
Yeah,
me and James hit one in the truck earlier. We'd seen why you've been round with the subsoiler beforehand.
Yeah, you just hit the bit that I didn't do.
Yeah, we found the one patch you missed.
The one patch out of the whole 20 acre.
Obviously, this is we're here now. This is the night before the big day tomorrow. So what's going on tonight? What are you guys busy doing?
Well, we've got to get all the dump trailers full now, weighted up, ready for the different categories. Everything's going to be set to each category of horsepowers.
That's something new that you've introduced.
Well, I did it a bit last year, but there's an extra category last year.
What's the reason for doing that then?
There was up to 200 and 200 plus. So there was a couple of us that were in it, and I got to the final with this one, and I was up against a Optum 300, so I didn't really stand much.
Wasn't really a fair test.
No, but we gave it a good go, and just hope that this year goes same.
So you allow any size tractor to take part then, really?
Yeah, there's anything, whatever you run, what you ring. I think there is going to be a part of the day tomorrow where the general tractors can pull the sledge as well. So that'll be an interesting one. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying her out on that. Yeah. As long as I get past 20 metres, I'll be happy. Farming's tough enough at the moment with weather and finances and everything. A good day out for everyone to enjoy and get away from the day-to-day stuff.
Get people together.
Get people together and enjoy a day together, and show people what farming can be and how fun it can be.
Really looking forward to getting home tonight and mow the lawn.
Starting up the John Deere.
On my TM 130.
Next, number 19. Versus number 18.
1918. Yeah, I think if you make your way up to Talos Amos Group up in Redstone, yeah, you'll find that they have a whole range of grass cutting equipment. You know, from your small scale everyday jump on to your large scale, you know, multi-rotary
machine do they have up there, or?
It's John Deere, of course.
Not John Deere. Couldn't be better.
I'll try.
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
Damn it, I can't wait to get home and mow my lawn now.
Should we just go?
And mow? Did you say, shall we just mow?
Morning, Hamish.
Morning, how are you?
Your stress levels calm down a bit?
Yeah, we're chilling now, we're good.
People are just starting to arrive, it's all kicking off. So what's going on here this morning then? It looks very busy.
Yeah, so we got all the dump trailers loaded up over there. Trade stands are starting to come in now. Tractors are starting to arrive. I think the tractor pool boys are sorting themselves out, getting the track levelled.
And the bacon and the sausages cooking away.
Bacon and sausages are on life is good.
Yeah. So just tell us, we already know that this event is purely raising money for charity. Just tell us a bit about the charities and why you chose them.
Yeah, no problem. We got 2 charities this year. Air Ambulance, which is a massive local help to us around here. We're very rural. Nearest hospital is about 20 mile away, so it's
an important one.
It is an important one. You know, we all work in agriculture. Hopefully nothing happens, but if we do, it'd be nice to see it land. The other one of our members is heavily involved in a local heart testing charity for young people. So it saved a lot of lives locally. People didn't know they had heart conditions, they come and test them.
And that's CRY, is it?
That's CRY, yes. Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. I think that's a really good thing.
So just talking the pulling side of things then, Hamish,
yeah.
I bet there's a lot of work gone into getting all this prepped and ready.
Yeah, to be fair, we try and use stubble fields, obviously.
Yeah. So you've got to rely on the combine being on time.
The combine's got to turn up. The weather has got to be with us. We're very thankful to the Woods family, and they let us have their fields. We have pulled some tram lines out this time, just to try and smooth it up a bit. So basically the idea is we have different horsepower classes and different weighted trailers for each horsepower. So you race 2 tractors against each other, and then it's just a straight drag race up the hill, basically.
Right. Is it mainly people bringing the old classics for a play, is it? Or
it's a bit of everything, to be honest. I see there's a TW just turned up there now.
Yeah, I see the county's just coming
up. County's just coming up round the corner, and then we'll have, you know, everything from 7Rs. There's maybe a Xerion coming. So, you know, it's a fair mix of stuff. As long as it blows black smoke, we love it. Yeah. Just bring it on, like, you know, it's good fun.
So just to make it a bit more of a laugh then, you've got a few awards that you can hand out.
Yeah, we've got, so it's different horsepower classes. I believe you're handing the awards out for us later on.
There you go, James, that's a job for you.
So thanks for volunteering for that. Yeah, different horsepower classes, winner of each class. And then we're going to have some booby prizes as such, worst run of the day. You know, something blows up, you get a medal, you know, get stuck, you know, it's usual things, but you've got to make it a bit more fun and a bit more competitive. Yeah. This year, we didn't do it last year, but we've tried to get a few tops, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, so we'll try and sell a few of those as well.
And I see you've got a few sponsors dotted about as well, have you? Or?
Yeah. To be fair, local business have been really helpful with us. Talis Amos, they've been brilliant. They've donated the dyno for the day. We've had Wooden Bale, which are a local builders merchant. They've donated all the sandbags for the safety. We've got Geraint Hughes, the Isuzu man. Lads, fencing boys, and hardware store. So you can't fault them, really. You know, we've just asked for their help, and they've more than willing given their time for us. So.
Teeing up down the bottom now, we've got Will Thomas in the John Deere against Lewis Gamage. It's the John Deere against the TM. It's coming thick and fast this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've got a good position here. Grab an ice cream, soft drink, hold on to your family dearly. It's an action-packed afternoon we have. Back-to-back racing, relentless. Here they come, Gamage v Thomas.
Oh.
This is close, they're eyeballing each other, there's bad blood here. There might be some hand signals, young children look away. And the John Deere just pips it. One of the biggest rivalries that you'll see here this afternoon between these two competitors. Here comes the Juggernaut.
Oh, this is a different boy in the van. This is the boy in the Sherpa van.
Oh, wow. Well, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is some spectacle. Incredible. I don't even know how to describe that.
Well, Adrian, What a performance. You definitely put on a show for us anyway. Lots of smoke flying and lots of noise.
Smoke and noise, that's what it's all about, not a hairdryer.
No, that's it.
No, it's good. It's good to come out and have a day out with everyone, a bit of fun. It's not sport, it's fun. It's good fun.
So tell us a bit about it then.
The tractor, we ran them back in the day. I saw it advertised, bought it, just did a bit of ploughing with it, and then last year did a little bit of pulling and got royally shown up by Alistair Cook in his Big Blue. And so it's always good to have a challenge, and so we've played about with her a little bit. We've put a big turbo on, we've changed the pump, we've got plenty of diesel into her, and now she's pushing out 450 horsepower. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. She needs
What's next on the list?
She needs a little bit of fine tuning. She needs an engine rebuild, and then we'll see if we can get to the golden 500 horsepower.
Wow.
Yeah. And
wow.
it's the enjoyment and the fun from it is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
is this the first time you've been pulling with it since the upgrades then? Or?
No, I did a pull in Ireland a month ago, which was great fun in the rain. I've not yet done an actual tractor pull, and I'm going to have a go this afternoon. I'm going to have a go on the sled in just a little bit to see what she does, ahead of going out next weekend and having a proper go.
Right, so this is your tester today then?
This is my tester today, so I don't make myself look too stupid. But ultimately, the adrenaline and the buzz from it is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I think that's shared by everyone looking at it. Just noise and smoke.
So we know you're a Fendt man.
Yep.
So how come you've got one of these in the yard?
We ran these back in the day. Now, when you asked me last time, you interviewed me about what was my favourite, my comment was the 8970, and here it is, and you can see why. 25 years ago we had 2 or 3 of these on our silaging fleet. We used them for baling, for mowing, ploughing. Good tractors, love them. And I always said I'd buy another one, and here it is. It's nice to see the community around the young farmers and everything that we probably don't have in the mid-shires of England at the minute that we're lacking, and it's just great. You know, it's great to see people here. It's great, especially in the middle of harvest.
Yeah, well, like you said yourself, you got all the fleet out today, busy, and
we're away
to be here, and
we're away back baling. We'll be baling tomorrow morning. Holly packed us off this morning with a packed lunch and said go and have a boys' day out. So we're having a boys'.
So you're going to get back to work now.
Back to work. We'll be back. We'll be on the baler tomorrow morning, doing what we need to do.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for having a chat to us, and thank you for bringing it along, because it certainly made everyone's day, I think.
Thank you, Tom.
First things first, what was the situation with your mate's diesel incident?
Oh yeah, I know. It does help to put, the thing is, he just looked before and he was saying, not taking the mick, about someone who had a little filter in and he was having diesel starvation. So he did a nice little film now about the diesel starvation, and he jumps on his tractor and runs out of diesel. So, Simon, it helps to put diesel in them.
How many pulls had he done, and then he realised, oh dear, we haven't filled up yet?
It was the 4th pull on a tank, and it's 4-gallon tank, so that works out then about 1 gallon a pull. So
yeah. So Dave, we originally met you at Kelsall.
Yeah.
So how long have you been into the pulling yourself then?
Back in the late 90s, when I was merely a kid, went to a couple of steam rallies with Dad, watching a lot of pulling, and got talking to the boys, and basically it was a case of coming in, helping hook on and things like that, and just doing a bit of running around, and then got to know a few more people in the job, went to more pulls, and ended up building a puller in 2004 was my first one. So first put this one together as it is now in 2006, and then the big van I bought in 2005 as well.
So what are you currently pulling with then? Because we've seen you've got a few beasts out and about yesterday.
I got my 7810 here, which is with a TX66 combine engine in it. I got my Major, which is technically my wife's, but I seem to end up on it more. But
yeah, that thing
just
gave me horrendous flashbacks when I saw it yesterday.
Yeah, I know. From
the one that nearly threw me out the sledge at Castle.
She said to me, can I go into 5th gear? And I'll let you. I said, you let me know when you go into 5th gear, because all that means is she'll need a little bit more help.
Ready for takeoff? Green flag go.
We're away. She means business, look here.
She does, yeah.
Shall I wheel a bit more? Fire!
Go with the 4th and just go
So what happened there?
I think there's a bit of driver over there, wasn't there? Oh, we're going again, are we?
Not in that gear, are you?
Hold on, Tom. Oh, she's slacking off. No!
One more?
She's great, isn't she, always? Oh, Tom, we're going to have another one. She's not giving in, is she? She's determined to break it, isn't she?
Stu, they will put you suspended cab on for next year.
I'm glad we got rubber mounts on it now, innit?
What was going on when she got
Well, she
towed
managed
off?
to finish the clutch off good and properly yesterday, so I got to pull it apart now and put a clutch in it, but the joys. We've done well, we've killed all of them this weekend. It's good.
So, do you want to talk a bit about that hole in the bonnet behind you?
What hole? There's no hole.
What caused the hole, Dave?
It got hit quite hard by a turbo impeller. Where have we put the turbo? There we are. We've got a nice turbo impeller. But no, it just goes to show, big turbo explosion, but that's why everything's got to be shielded. Because, you know, all the tin work then basically stopped it from visiting the crowd. We've got a nice dent the other side, nice hole this side, and lots of broken bits inside. But yeah, it's all good fun.
So you got this, the Major, and
the Sherpa.
The Sherpa. Tell us a bit about the Sherpa then.
Sherpa, ERFB series basically. So big Cam Cummins in it with a Sherpa van body mounted on the top. So it's just a bit of fun. It's something everyone can jump in. We can take passengers in. Anyone can have a ride down the track. I went in it when I was a kid, and I just like taking the kids and all in it, and it's just a bit of fun for people to get a bit more involved, really.
Because the whole family's into it, aren't they?
They are, yeah. We got the little garden tractors. The kids have competed all year with those. That's why I haven't really been out with my tractor much this year, because I followed the full championship for them, so they're doing well until Lily broke hers at the last event. So that's broken as well.
So you're full-time in the workshop as well?
So we're full-time all winter now. We've got to repair everything.
It's an expensive hobby, Dave.
It isn't it? Yes and no, really. It is what you make it, isn't it? You can make it expensive, or you can do it on a budget. It's a sport, really, that can suit all budgets, so there's lots of different levels.
Dave, you've been quite involved with organising the actual pull-in side of this event.
Yeah.
So how did you...
Yeah, well, Martel Twy YFC is the YFC that my kids are in, so when it was suggested about bringing a bit of pull into this event, because last year was the first year we did it with the drag racing, and I brought my other tractor and this, and had a static here pretty much. Hell of a lot of interest, and also with that then we decided to put a pull on and try and get a couple of the boys to come down and get a bit more interest in it, because there's not really anything down in West Wales, and it's nice to sort of not have to travel miles like, well, last time where we spoke we were sort of 4 hours away.
I was going to say,
so it's always a long way away from home.
Talking about the day itself, how did it go, Dave?
Good footfall through the gate. There was a hell of a lot of people here, so we were pleased with that. Yeah, put on a good...
You had a good few numbers of pull-in tractors?
Yeah, it was good. A lot of boys came down from up country. We got a couple of lorries from up in Worcestershire. Yeah, no, it's been pretty good.
And who provided the sledge for you then?
Sledge came from Gower Plant. They're running as West Wales Sledge Hire. They've put the sledge in here now to support the charities, so thanks very much for what they've done.
Dave, it was nice that you let the farm tractors pull as well.
Yeah.
So you stopped all the pulling for a bit.
We stopped the pullers, we let the farm tractors go on so they could have a bit of a mess around. Obviously we weren't doing any competition, so it's not as if the sledge was set for everyone to sort of go the same way, but yeah, we just gave everyone a bit of a fair chance really. And interesting to see really what was going a lot further than the others, because you saw the big John Deere really struggle to stop that, you know, so. Yeah,
they did change the chain length.
Yeah, obviously the longer chain it is, the harder it is to pull. Look, so that's another trick really to stop things quite quickly. So yeah,
cool.
Yeah, no, and obviously thanks to you two for coming down and.
Yeah, no, thanks for having us, Dave.
Yeah,
it's always a good laugh doing a bit of pulling. And
yeah, well, that's the main thing is the social side of it. That's what it all comes down to. Is just everyone in the sort of farming community getting together after it all, having a drink, and just that's the key of it really. You know, the way it is with farming and all. You know, and the likes of people getting depressed and on their own and all, it is just a case of just trying to let your hair down a bit and
just for a day
enjoy
and have
life a bit more, isn't it, and see the other side of it really. So no, thanks for everyone who's come along and supported us.
Right, now the field's clear, before I go home, I'm apparently gonna have a spin on the Sherpa. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. Are you sure?
Well, it's an ERF tractor unit with an LDV van body mounted on it. So you try to get the steering of an ERF to work through the steering of an LDV van. You've got a 4x4 gearbox rigged to the hole in the middle.
Right.
Have fun, Tom. And you've got 14 litres of Cummins power.
Right, so what do I need here?
Yeah, just start in second and have fun. It's in second. I put it in there. Off to go. Go on, Tom. Wherever. Go.
That is mental. Oh yeah, the steering's interesting.
And the suspension's solid, right? So you haven't got the other hand. But it did beat the tug of nose up the back.
Oh, I've got something. Is that in second now?
Might be.
Oh,
feels like it.
I got a gear.
You found the gear.
I got a gear.